Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today we've got California Speedway. We're coming off a big win at Talladega. Hope we can keep that streak going here at California. And, next race is another short track at Richmond. I look forward to that more than this, even though this will be a great race. I look forward to redeeming myself at the short tracks, But anyway, we got to get out here, put our focus on California, and do what we can do to bring home a victory. So we will see you, as always, at qualifying. Yeah, we can beat those four. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, we may not do great here because I touched the apron like an idiot already, but here we go for our qualifying lap. We'll probably still do all right. Because when I got a 39, I hit that first corner at like 160, and that time we hit it at 174. So I feel pretty good about that. Biggest thing about this one was just figuring out stability. We got some good stability now, for the most part. Well, that's where we hit the apron. Almost did it again. All right, yeah, we'll dip down on the apron now just to get our best lap possible. Hey, 39.5. I don't know if that's good enough, but it's good enough for what is posted already. It is good enough. Fantastic. Well, that makes me happy. We definitely pushed it for the qualifying lap. We're not going to be that fast every lap, but, we'll have good laps. We'll have not as great laps, but the goal out here is to get out or stay out front and run clean. So every race is a new experience and a new learning opportunity. So let's get out there and put together another victory.
Welcome to sunny California and the California Speedway. It's going to be perfect weather for racing today. The California Speedway is located just east of Los Angeles on the site of an old steel mill. The wide 2-mile-long D-shaped oval provides both driver and spectator with a great view of the largest attended sporting event in the state.
The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car high.
Never understood why we slowed down before we start, but okay. Okay. Give you a little clicky right here. Should be able to hold it through corner 1 and 2 flat out because we didn't get up to speed yet. And that's where we start to gap everyone a bit. That's very nice. Oops, stay off the wall. No reason to go near that wall. And here we go. We're gonna work on maybe back up our entries right off the bat. Get a couple extra laps in the tank. 125 lap race. 25 in the tank. 4-stop race. Not really anything special about that. It's just basically a standard 4-stop race. I did very poorly on that corner entry there, but I've already pulled out to quite a lead. See how hot those tires are. Yeah, we haven't yet, but we're only on lap 1.5, so we'll probably scorch them pretty good at some point, but whatever. We'll slow it up a little bit. Doesn't look like we need to be going as hard as we did on the first lap, and we're still going to have better drive off, and that's going to be a big deal for us, as that's where we're gapping everybody. And here we go, another very nice lap for us. I don't know, 1 and 2 definitely different entrance than 3 and 4, because 1 and 2 you're coming out of the front of the D, because the track is shaped like a D. And then 3 and 4, you're going into the D, so your exit is smoother than your entrance. Not that it matters, but it does for me for entry and exit. See, like the exit of this is a lot easier. Although we're going to wash way up the track and have to come off the gas because I let off the stick for a second there. But then when we go into 1 and 2, we're at the top of the D. Yeah, shut up. But this is where it seems to be a little more slick, and we have to enter it at just a little bit different than we do with 3 and 4. Doesn't matter that much, though. As you can tell, we are setting the tone for this one, and it's looking very, very nice. Best thing I can do here is just keep a consistent lap, figure out turns 1 and 2 to make sure that I do better like I am in 3 and 4. And all we're going to do is continue to gap the field and enjoy this race.
Your best lap ever.
Wow. You know, that's pretty awesome considering we actually came off. Oopsie, we're getting a little slick going into 1 and 2. That's been my problem. Look at us. Woo. Are we smoking them? Oh, don't look at that. Why did we look at that? There's no reason because we got 20 laps left of fuel. We've got plenty of time. We'll torch those tires up a little bit, I'm sure. We might back it off a little. I mean, we really are. We're almost 5 seconds in front of everybody at this point, so we might as well start to back it up a little bit, you know, cool off these tires and just enjoy this nice distance between us and second place. See if I can do something here to make it better. Yeah, that was good. All right, folks, you know what we like to do, especially with these long races. Our first stint has 19 laps left in it, so we are going to speed this thing up. And we'll be back chatting with you, either caution or our first pit stop at the end of the stint.
Out.
Oh, I'm so glad that caution came out. So I miscalculated. I thought Mike Mack was going to turn harder down, and he didn't. And so we ran into the back of him really hard, and we smashed the front end, and that tightened us up a little bit. And then because we were so tight, all of a sudden, I just was going too fast, I guess, and we lost complete ability to turn anymore and smacked the wall really hard, messing up our front right. So we're going to go ahead and pit, get it all repaired under caution, and come back out and work our way back up to the lead because we won't be in the lead after this. But at least we'll be able to fix up the car under caution and not waste all that time under green. We failed that consistency on that first run, so let's do better this time. Let's do better for sure.
Still there. All clear. Car low.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. 1 and 2, I don't have to, when I come out of the pit, or, whoa, don't do this to me. There we go. Saw that going very poorly, very quickly. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes when you come out of the corner, I mean, it just tightens up in such a hurry, you don't even realize it's happening. Oh. A triple-digit car went up in front of the double digits, and, wow, that wasn't great for them. Here we are, though, doing well. We're going to stay on the outside for now. I don't really see a point going inside and putting ourselves in a situation of getting... Ooh, Jarrett. Wow, glad we came off the gas early there. What is he doing, man? I thought this was wider. Yeah, it is wider. He's making 4 wide through 1 and 2. That's what we like to do. No problem. No problem at all. Little loose coming off, though. Felt that. Felt that for sure. Just gotta remember, and then we get on the gas, and this is where we own people. We're fine. Just a little back end boop. So that's where we seem to get them. We have the better drive off, which is hugely important for us, of course. as we begin the process of tracking down Mr. Stewart. Tony Savoy versus Tony Stewart. Savoy tracking down the number 20 Ford Home Depot Mustang. These guys have very few laps left in the tank and will be pitting. I mean, again, if I were them, I would have pit under caution for more than one reason, but one of those reasons being because you get 24 laps to the tank. Now, granted, I'm sure you can save the 5 laps you need to save total throughout the whole race in fuel, but the truth is 24 laps to the tank is definitely going to be a challenge to try to, like, for us now, we still have to pit 4 times, technically, but 4 times under green, which all of them still have to pit 4 times under green. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we lost anything there by doing what we did. And in fact, we're going to gain because we're driving away from Stewart right now, and he's going to pit probably in the next 5 or 8 laps. And when he pits, you know what's going to happen. Oh, maybe he's pitting right now. Yeah, he's pitting right now because I see him dropping back in a hurry. So just a perfect example of, you know, these are the things where we're able to get an advantage because we had a better, not even strategy. I mean, we just pit. We just pit. We had 10 or 9 in the tank when we pit, so it made sense anyway. But, no, we didn't. We had less than that because we had run 17 laps. So we probably had 7 or 8 laps left in the tank. Anyway, though, there he is. He must be coming off of pit road now. A lot of cars. Yeah, there he is right there. So we just get a lap on him. Oh, that entry of 1 is real slick for me. But, so for the most part, we had some, I think, Ryan Newman pit as well with us. We had a couple cars. Yeah, there's Newman right there. We had a couple cars that pit behind with us as well. So we'll have no problem with still having some cars absolutely competing with us. We've got 16 left in the tank. We'll be pitting at some point here, obviously. And, you know, again, we're not really in traffic. We're not doing anything. We're still very early in the race. We still have 98 laps left. So let's kick in the speed up. And we'll be back on the mic with you guys. Caution or pit stop. All right, we have 2 left in the tank. So we are... Whoa! What just... Why? Don't hit me, don't hit me. Why did that even happen? How is he going that much slower than me? That is stupid. I don't have a choice. Otherwise, I actually wouldn't pit, and then I'd pit under the first green flag just because I don't even understand how that happened. That was just stupid.
There's a wreck in turn 2.
Oh, that was weird. That was super weird. But yeah, we're going to pit because we have to. We're going to be out of gas. So anyway, we'll see you after this caution.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Still there. Still there. Car low. All clear. Clear low.
If Bobby Labonte hadn't pit with me and wasn't on the lead lap, I legitimately would have just stopped and let the cars get back on the lead lap with me. But he is, and I'm not going down a full lap to Bobby Labonte because I wouldn't have if I had pit, because he would have pit with me under green flag conditions. So I'm not doing that. But if he does end up a lap down at any point, I will. I'll do that. I'll give everybody a lap back just because, well, I didn't mean to wipe out Laguerre at all. That was not intentional, and it happened. And there's no penalty I can give short of going down a lap to Bobby Labonte, which, again, I'm not going to do that. So, I guess we'll have to see where that ends up. It's going to be a whole thing at some point. We are, let's be honest, does it really matter? It's not even been close. We've been driving away from everybody. The only thing that's happened is I made a few mistakes, and I hit Mike Mack, and I hit Todd Laguerre. Those are really the only two things that have happened that have, I mean, I smacked the wall on my own, but that was of no consequence because we didn't bring out the first caution, and we just pit during that time. So it's no big deal. Gonna see, I don't know how many laps are even left in the race. All these cars are already one lap. I think they're about to be 2 laps down, or are they? Yeah, no, he's 1 lap down now. Okay. We'll see. Hold on. 76 to go, and the caution comes out. Okay.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like it was Bobby Labonte, so we'll just stay out and keep going. Will we, though? Oh, maybe I will pit this time again because I think this will put us on only having to pit 2 times left, because I think if we stay out right now, we still have to pit. I don't know. I think we have to pit 2 more times regardless, because if we stay out right now and there was 76 laps, we go to 56, and then we get, no, we'd have to do 3 times. So we'll just pit under green or under caution right now, and then we'll pit again. Then we only have to pit 2 more times. We'll make it to 50 and then make it to 25. All right, we'll see you after the caution. I'm pretty sure that was the first time I saw 3 cars involved in a wreck on the list when it tells you damaged cars. It was Mike Mack, John Borland, and Jeff Gordon. That was interesting. I'm going to go ahead and just cut inside here. And there we go. Oh, back to the lead. All right. I don't know if everybody else pit. You know me, when it's on a caution, I am not paying attention. But we get a big jump out in front already. And Bobby Labonte, we almost had him a lap down, actually, right before that. Not the last caution, but the caution I brought out with Laguerre right before we pit. Looks like Laguerre is on pit road, essentially permanently. We ended his day. So in honor of him, we're going to go ahead and win this race. Still have a ways to go. Not even halfway through right now. But if we can keep it clean the rest of the race and we don't have any complications, we should be able to get through it in a fairly decent amount of time. We're also working on saving just a little bit of gas. We need to somehow find 3 laps in the next 73 laps we've got. I think we can. I'm pretty sure we will. Especially judging by how far out we have a lead on Labonte already. Now, he didn't pit with us, but of course we went, what, 2 or 3 laps? So it's not like it was that big of a deal. He technically will be pitting before us. Unless a caution comes out, he might be pitting at that point, but I'd like to not pit again until we're out of gas, really. Obviously, I'm backing up my corners already because I'm trying to save 3 total laps of gas so that we only have to pit 2 more times. We're right on track with what we would have been doing had we pit normally. So had we pit with right around 100 to go and then 75 to go. So we'll keep it all in mind as we continue to run this race. And hopefully come out with a stellar performance. And we'll, you know, like I said, we'll go ahead and ignore the Laguerre and the Mike Mack thing. No big deal there. Nobody needs to talk about it, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a big thing. We're just gonna move on from those little mistakes. And you know, I will at least say this. Neither of those cars were gonna win the race. You know, actually, both of those cars are now on pit road. Looks like I saw Mike Mack on pit road as well. So they were not race contenders. They were more like race deterrents as I was just trying to drive around a track, and they got in my way. That's all right, though. With 18 left in the tank, let's hit the speed up button and see if we can get through this stint without a caution so we can make a green flag pit stop. We'll be back with you, hopefully, when we are making that pit stop. Otherwise, if a caution comes out. All right, we're going to have to see when this turns to 1 to go. Hopefully we can make it around one more time. Because when we get to the line, it's going to say 51 to go. We need to be going into the pit with 50 to go if we're going to do this. I'm really shocked that we didn't save nearly the gas I thought we would have. We really did back up these corners. But we did save the 1 lap, so I guess that'll be good enough for now, but we only, you know, we still have to then save a lap every stint we go on. It's fine. We're well ahead of multiple drivers, honestly. So, we're coming in here. We've never actually attempted to pit here, so this will be something. Just gonna pull down right away. Whoa, hey, keep her calm. Keep her calm. I don't know what the speed limit is either. I'd like it to tell me. 55? 65. There we go. No big deal. Not the best, but, you know, at least we didn't wreck. What are we doing? Yeah, let's not stop for some stupid reason. Now we just got to get onto the track without killing ourselves. What is he doing? He was down on the freaking apron. He would have blown us up big time. That's stupid. Drop it down to fourth gear so that we're not so touchy on the RPMs going around that corner. And we are going to merge. There it is. So yeah, Bobby Labonte is still not up here, but I think that these other guys are, because they're all in the lead lap now, I think they're all about to pit pretty soon here. Unless there's a spin that brings out the caution, which it could. If it does, there's your thing. Everybody will be back up on the lead lap with us because we pit under green, but maybe not. Doesn't look like that spin's going to do anything. Ooh, it's Enoch. Yep, that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. Ooh, we're going to hit the wall because we got loose, but at least we didn't...
There's a wreck in turn 1.
Yeah, we got some... We'll pit again. Oh... Army Sadler. Yeah, we'll pit again. Pit with everybody, and we'll come out behind them probably, and there you go. Everyone's going to be on the lead lap with me again, so that worked out. At least everyone should be pitting with us. That's what I would think would happen.
Still there.
And I'm pretty sure that this will put us not having to save anything the rest of the race. We'll just have to pit the one more time, and we'll be good to go after this. So we'll catch you guys after the caution. All right, here we go again. We'll keep it in third gear because I didn't want to go blasting into Labonte's rear end. Now I'm going to. I'm not going to let go off of him. Go into this corner and just hold it. I'm just, whatever. That wasn't a hard hit. We were very close to him, but we were definitely pushing him through the corner because this is ridiculous that... Whoa, what the frick? Why did we just lock up like that? Oh, we're fine. We didn't hurt... We didn't damage ourselves mechanically, but that's annoying. Time to take our nice run right here. Oops. I didn't think we'd go down that far, but okay. Want to pass him before the start line? Well, we'll just live on the apron since you wanted to force us down here, Labonte. Bobby! There we go. Oop. Catch it. Catch it. We're good. No big deal. It's nothing. I should probably smack somebody on the left side of my car because then we'll have all green. And when we have all green, you know we run better. Come up here and say clean smack to Ricky. No, that's not that strong. That wasn't that hard. Whoa. Why are we... Yeah, see, again, though, we're super locked up. Very interesting. I mean, I get it. We were going too fast, but at least the car should try to turn somewhat. That was weird. All right, 42 in the race, 20 to go in our, so we'll be pitting with 22 to go or 23 to go. It doesn't really matter as long as it's less than 24, we're fine. And we'll be able to run out the rest of the race. These guys are putting up more of a fight than Labonte, who's now 2 seconds behind us. I might have been toying around though, that's part of it. Let's here we go. You know, we can do some really good work.
Still there.
I just was
All clear.
having a bit of fun because here we are, you know, racing and just for some reason extraordinarily dominant on this track, which I love. I love it, but got Richmond up next. That'll be, you know, it's not Martinsville. I'll say that. I like Richmond. I have a good time there. We do well there. I look forward to running a solid race, and I think you can get around the corners there at about 90, which is so much better than 60. You almost feel stopped when you're going around a corner at 58, 60 miles an hour, and at Martinsville, in these cars, you really do have to get it down that far. It's just crazy. I was on Martinsville once, I want to say it was my first series, and we lost our brakes, and that was horrible. We've lost power steering there in practice. You physically can't drive the car. Like, there's no... Out in a place like this, if you lost power steering, you can at least kind of angle the car, bring it in, and by the time the steering does catch, you can get around the corner. You can almost steer the car also with your speed, But at a place like that where you have to really bring the car down so far just to be able to turn it all, and the delay in the turning. I don't know if you guys have ever owned a TV, had it hooked up to a computer or anything that was 120 hertz or 60 hertz. It had both options, and you had to turn on game mode because if you didn't, there was a major latency in the controls. It's like that with the power steering. When it goes out, it's super latent, but then when it does react, it also doesn't react like the regular steering does. It's very slow and unresponsive. So that part of it sucks. But aside from that, everything else is pretty normal. Power steering would suck. Brakes here would be fine if we didn't have brakes. But again, Martinsville, Bristol, my first ever Bristol race in the other series, we lost brakes. And we backed up the corners. You still have some kind of brakes, but there's not enough there. You back up the corners a lot, and you just kind of pump the brakes. Kind of like what we did at North Carolina, the Rock. So it's pretty all right, though. Anyway, 16 in the tank. We're going to finish this stint out, and we'll be getting back with you when we pit, hopefully under green.
There's a wreck in turn 4. The yellow's out. Space car's out.
Oh, we have no reason to pit, so we'll see you after the caution. We're just going to kick right back into the speed up after the caution, actually. So we'll see you again when we are pitting on green. Just wanted to let you guys know it was Terry Labonte was who caused the caution. We're going to hit right back to the speed up until we pit. All right, folks, we're going to be pitting this time around. I know it says 2 in the tank, but it's going to say 1 in the tank before we get back to the line. So there's no reason. We're within the time. When we get to the line, it's going to be 22 to go. We get 24 in the tank, so there's no reason not to pit right now. I'm about to do something kind of stupid, though, because the car that's right here... Oh, maybe not. There we go. All right, stay there. Stay there. You're fine. Yay, that wasn't actually that bad, eh? Hey! We short shift so that we don't hurt ourselves when we go around this corner. Kind of drifting, gotta stay in it. Gotta keep in the gas for the most part so that we can get to the straightaway, and there it is. So we are in 5th place. Burton, Blaney, whoever is up above them, they all have to pit one more time. We are still on the lead lap, 25 seconds back, which means that even if a caution came out, we're fine. I just got to drive around and keep my nose clean. Keep myself clean and not mess up here so that we can go ahead and take home this here victory. Because everything will hopefully smooth out. Okay, that's not how I wanted to do it. That was... shady at
All
best.
clear.
We do come off the gas earlier
there.
than them on this, but then we're able to just gas it right through.
Clear low.
And that's where we get our big run. Yee, around Steve Park. All right, Blaney's in the pit. We're about to get that position.
Car low. Clear low.
And it looks like Terry Labonte, who was one of the issues. Oh, Burton went in the pit as well. Terry Labonte, who was one of the issues, is, or who caused one of the cautions, is on the track because he's right in front of me. We have absolutely no reason, not even a single reason, to try to catch the two cars in front of us because they have to pit. Even if it's a quick stop and go, we're still going to pass them. And you know it because we got Martin and Stewart were in front of us. No, actually, it was Blaney and Burton, and they're not even in the top 5 anymore. So, not to say that Martin and Stewart don't have to pit yet, but my point is that we gapped those guys once they pit by a long shot, and I think they were in front of us by at least 15 or more seconds at the time. So, feel pretty good about that. We've got Junior. I mean, we're gaining on him quite quickly. And Labonte, we almost got him within the teens as well, so that's nice. Amount of laps we have on our tank doesn't matter because, oh, Earnhardt's in the pit. That's good, so we're back up in second. 18 laps to go. When we get to first place, we will we'll speed things up to basically the end of the race because obviously, unless something insane happens, we are destined to be victorious in this race. We got Kevin Harvick in front of us. He's just coming out of the pits after getting service himself for the last time. Looks like Robbie Gordon hitting pit road for his last service.
Still there. All clear.
Junior behind Martin and Stewart now. This will be interesting. I'll stay high. I'll just stay high the whole time. Don't crowd me. Don't crowd me.
All clear.
All right, we continue to gain on Labonte as he's only got a 17-second lead on us. Maybe we'll catch him before we even pit, or before he even pits. That'd be funny. No, we're not, because I think he's pitting right now. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're just gaining on him at that fast of a clip overall. Just crazy because we're dealing with we're dealing with the traffic. There's Robbie Gordon coming off. That he went on just before we would have lapped him. We're gaining about a second a lap right now on Labonte, so honestly, we could probably have passed him even if he didn't have to pit. It's kind of cool. Just to know that.
Car high.
Keep it.
All clear.
That wasn't nearly as dangerous as it looked. Not nearly.
You're all clear.
How many laps do we have left in the race? 15? Yeah, we would catch Labonte because we're at him by 13. We're gaining on him. Last lap, we gained 2 seconds. That wasn't my best corner, but we've had a couple of those this race, so we'll ignore that, folks. We're just going to ignore that completely as we continue to drive an amazing race overall. Oh, we didn't gain a single second. Oh, yeah, there's our 1 second gain right there. I would say even as long as we gained 1 second at least on Labonte, if he didn't have to pit, we'd be able to catch him and pass him before the end of the race. Would be kind of tight, but we'd get there. We would get there. Let's get, yeah, there's the 11. So this one we'll probably get 2 seconds on him. Ward Burton caught up behind Laguerre, and I don't know who that other was at the 113. Yeah, see, we're within 10 seconds now of Labonte. He still doesn't pit, though. I don't think he has to pit until there's like, what? He pit with 32 to go, I think. So he'll have to pit with under 10 left. We got 13 to go, so he's probably got 4 more laps out there. But look at us. We're gaining on him at a furious pace right now. It's just ticking down like a tenth a second at this point. I don't think he's pit yet. He might have gotten caught behind these two guys at one point or something. Or is that Blaney right there? That might be Blaney. It's kind of crazy. I'm thinking about... Yeah, that is Blaney. He was in front of us at the start of the stint because we pit under green. And here we are. About to lap him probably for the first time. Oh, shoot. I did hit the brakes. I did hit the frickin' brakes. It didn't matter. Oh, that's so dumb. That is the most annoying thing ever. And we're going to pit because we have radiator damage. And out here, I don't know how well we can handle radiator damage. That just was dumb. I was on the brakes. Not enough, obviously. I didn't think it would matter. I just didn't think it'd matter.
Still there.
All right, well, we'll pit. And we'll see you after this caution with just a few laps left in the race. That's how it'll go. We pit because we needed to fix our stuff. It doesn't matter. It's single file restart. And, you know, we're about to go into corner 1 and 2. I don't know why you're staying up here with me, Mark Martin. Oh, that means I can't just get on it. I gotta, yeah, fade in with them. Fade in with the others. Why are you staying up here? There you go. Yeah, stay up now. Stewart, don't come up here. Here we go.
Clear low.
Stewart's the first place car. Good to know.
Still there.
Not for long, sucker. Not for long. Whoa. Oh, we got loose. Oh, we got so loose. Oh, we're fine. We're not okay. It's bad. Oh, just, we're good. We're good. Nope, we're good. Woo! Yeah, I mean, a little bit. We're not coming. Oh, we're not going to win this freaking race. We're about to not win this race. We're about to finish maybe 4th place even. Maybe 3rd. I think this might finish under caution right now.
Still there. All clear.
Oh, no.
5 laps to go.
Yep. 5 to go. I don't think we're coming back. Unbelievable. Well, we'll see you hopefully after the caution with 2 to go or something. Hopefully. All right, so I messed up. We are about to finish the race under caution and not win because of me. So I can only blame myself for it. That is 2 races out of 3 that we were leading late in the race and did not win. Now, granted, 3rd place is no 39th place, but it's still frustrating. Still frustrating to come out, and we're going to finish behind Mark Martin, which is actually worse than that for us. So, you know, we put together a really strong performance here, and we can't get out of our own way. It's been the worst thing for us overall. We just can't get out of our own way. So, there it is. Top 5, blah, blah. So top 5, Tony Stewart, Mark Martin, Tony Savoy, Bobby Labonte, and Dave Blaney. Do you still walk away with a nice chunk of change? $575,827. Weather was good at California, and it brought some good driving with it. Tony Stewart took the checkered flag on April 24th. Congratulations to the number 20 Home Depot Ford Mustang. With that 3rd place finish, we do remain in 1st place with a very unfortunate point total, but can't do much about that. Our final race in April will be at Richmond International Raceway, $1.25 million, and it is a night race. But folks, that'll be in the next episode. We want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much as we approach the 150 subscriber mark. It just makes me happy to see that at least what I'm doing is interesting to some people out there, and I appreciate you all for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.